Millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just
I
had to
think
let you
I'll let you
know.
know.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show.
Dude,
This so
he's raw.
perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
I said I was thinking about
All
it.
right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the
I
National
doubt I
Football
don't.
League.
I worked hard. Oh, the connection. It kicked me out. Here, I'm gonna try it one more time. I'll see the invite. Yeah, cause then I could just go to my bed and just watch it on my iPad. Man. I'm broke. Broke over here. I sent you an invite.
Sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well, watch I eat now.
Oh snap! I got Khalil Mack and Aaron Donald. Jesus.
30 different missions when I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social.
It's not.
Who the crew? It wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go super.
Hey, you cheating.
Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go super saiyan go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
Hey, you cheating.
Got more bars than a Shawshank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Gourmet. I go super saiyan go tank. Gourmet.
Excitement, well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Jesus.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Jesus.
Now it's Jackson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh my gosh, dude, he was so bad.
Receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson.
Oh, man. No.
Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 29-yard line.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
12 more yards there and another first down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up.
And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the AFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. So the AFC, of course, they won the last couple of years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
How about that? The first touchdown of this game. How many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Who's my running back?
Now
and he jumps off.
So a flag down here on our very first play. And that'll set him back 5.
Who is that?
Brissett.
Oh my God, dude.
Picked up by the USC Jackson, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I'm sorry, Mario. I'm about to lose for the NFC.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Buying time.
Hit him.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC.
Let's go.
So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a first down pickup of 8.
My QB is Brissett, though. Is he like the best QB?
A first down throw for Brissett.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
second down. He won the MVP?
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that.
Your corners are way too good.
A second down throw for Brissett. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Your corners are raw.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not me, I promise.
Jackson eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins.
That's interception. This is retarded.
Trying to give his man
I'm pressing triangle.
Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
They'll run with Elliott. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy
I'm
has to be a
telling you,
priority
man.
before moving up to the
I
next level
threw
because
it.
the
He
big
was
fella,
open
he
on
just
that
ate that one
slant.
alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Fielded at about the 28.
Damn, man, he dodged all my blockers.
53-yard punt. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense.
Yeah, man, your corners are
a miserable
faster
start
than
for them
mine.
offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor?
What is this? Hold on, I gotta change these players. I know. Amari Cooper's my fastest receiver. Is he in? Is he here? That's AJ Rob.
The ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey
Nah,
all
man,
week? Not
because
the
then
one
if he
that you're
gets
throwing it
injured,
to.
he's done
Or maybe
for.
you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brissett. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Come on,
Throw
guys.
outside,
What the
complete.
hell?
It's
Block.
Lucas. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play
that's your
against a wide
safety.
receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Dude, I have no receivers that's fast. Ain't no winning.
On 3rd down, Brissett.
Come on, man,
Incomplete. He
cut
had his
in,
hands on
man,
it, but
cut
couldn't
in.
pick it. But it's now 4th down.
That's it. It's a Pro Bowl.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for
I
offenses.
can't beat you
So what's the
'cause-
answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st.
What the
3rd time here in
fuck?
this half, it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
What
Take this across
happened?
midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Intended that time.
Dude, I'm sorry. I got to get him out of here. I do not like Brissett. Sam Darnold, baby. I'm putting with you to Summer in the second half.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Oh, no. You have Mahomes, too?
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Going deep. Got a man.
Out of bounds.
At the 6-yard line. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover and boom, hit him with a
my guy couldn't even do that in the touchdown, in the freaking.
But in the middle.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards
stupid,
away.
Man.
And the AFC adds on to their lead.
Marty, whoop Mark.
Oh,
I don't care about what the
He looks like he's
fuck?
going to throw it.
Oh my God!
This is caught in the end zone.
Oh man, you play too much, man. What a fake! That was a good one.
Gay to kick it away.
I was not expecting that at all.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This is stupid, man. Like
the offense for the NFC
your
ready to get
like
their next drive started. Already
your running backs are all 99.
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that.
Dude,
they get the script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with
Oh
it.
my God, dude. Get open.
Gets to him for the sack. Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Now, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Oh my God, dude!
Shot taken on third
is that
down,
Stephon
but it's going
Gilmore?
to wind up incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left
Oh my
side.
goodness, dude, this game is dumb, dude. There's
Surprising
no
to see
way.
a defender of his caliber let it get away.
These are all
but it does get away at
all-stars.
2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
This game's retarded.
Here's Jackson. Gonna throw again. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Finally.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time.
You intercept
It looked like he
the
tried to
hard
put a
ones
little
and
too
not
much
the
air
easy
under
ones?
this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. On 2nd and 7, Darnold forced out to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Faking the give, Darnold. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold.
Oh my God, dude, he's wide open. Throw it to him.
It brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Darnold now just 2 of 5 since coming on, but he does have a first down here. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On first down, Darnold steps away to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I don't think he can ice me.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading the NFC. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back.
Oh my God. The AFC is so overpowered.
To the 16-yard line.
I don't know how you going to
Ready
see
to begin their
them.
next drive here, the NFC offense.
Maybe all the best players on Marty
team. The
team.
second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier.
Come on, dude. Block. Get out of my way. Push through the line.
Yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a...
Oh, my gosh. This is not for you. This line.
This one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not.
Oh, my God.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Dude, your players are way
And the AFC able to capitalize on the fumble recovery as it leads to 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
I just lost the NFC Championship. I'm down right now.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
All right, this is for you, Marty.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
This is for you, Marty.
2nd and 4. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Dude, there's no... Oh, my God.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Jesus.
Looking to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles in their tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Oh, good spot, dude. You're too power. Oh, my God. I tap out.
At this stage of the game,
I can't do this.
Half down 3 scores. I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
What the fuck?
AFC touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 30 yards. And
This
the
is
AFC is
embarrassing.
able
I'm
to
sorry,
widen their
Marty.
advantage.
I am a poor
Oh,
coach.
they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Look at this fake return.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I'm nearly matching
And the
R2.
decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
My guy should have made the Pro Bowl then.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started.
This is for you,
and
Marty.
This offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't
I bet you D-Hop can
their
catch
backs
that.
on that last series, and because they did
behind.
that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe
This
makes
is for
that
you,
offense
Marty.
feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Rona. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I don't even have
Quarterback
McCaffrey in
now,
here,
just
man.
3 and
No,
6 throwing, but that
good.
last completion gets a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's for you, Marty.
2nd and 5. And he gets that one incomplete there.
My team trash, dude.
Receiver, and it's
My
3rd
team
and 5.
trash.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
This is for you, Marty.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the
This for you,
afternoon.
Marty.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah,
How are you a star receiver if your release is negative
An
14?
avalanche is coming right on top of it.
Doesn't make
Look to
sense.
throw.
And he didn't catch it. Dude, this...
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, this is the play right here. It is the play.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more
careful. Right,
yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. Well, go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre 1st down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
But we've seen a lot
on 1st down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years in the NFL. I mean, we've gone from the single wing to the team formation to shotgun, right? Running spread, running shoot, you name it, right?
To 1st down field goal.
1st down field goal fakes. I think that's an innovation that will not catch on.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit.
I'm tapping out, man. The team's sorry, dude. I literally look at the compared to the corner, and it's like negative release, 16. Like their team is just overpowered.
I don't think you just say, "Well, my kicker's hurt in this spot." No, okay.
Ready to begin their next drive here.
Like
the
negative
NFC offense. And it's great to see the stars all out
Dude,
in one place.
in
terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it,
if that was McCaffrey.
Now, and someone has
if that was McCaffrey, he would have been gone.
Someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
This is for you, Marty.
2nd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time.
And the ball is knocked out. That's picked up by the AFC. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction, because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Please don't put Lamar Jackson.
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
What am I doing with
the AFC thus far on third down? They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson on the move to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And then I spread off my
the offense staying out.
My linebacker.
They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Buying time.
He's gone.
They find some open field here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a play fake here on 1st down. There goes a deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It looks like the NFC's going to have it, and they do. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
They'll set up a throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. To Mixon on the check down.
Shut up, Marty.
Stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he's going to... And he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I don't have them. I don't have Lamar Jackson. He's slow.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. From 17 yards out. And the NFC able to cut into that lead.
That's been a tough day, but they finally were able to get one into the end zone, and maybe the offense will feel a little bit better about itself going into next week.
And if you're a coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team, but it is true. It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
I'm going to get it one day. Have anybody ever gotten an onside kick before?
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Oh my God!
First down and more inside the 30.
Dude,
and he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out. And it's scooped up by the NFC.
When I see a play like that, I come back to wish reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball.
Man, you got to catch that.
Don't worry about it anymore.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
What?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
So that's a wrap.
This whole time I thought AFC was easy. Marcus is making it look easy.
Presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
This whole time I'm like,
so long, everybody.
I'm like, AFC so easy. NFC, that's a hard conference. Nah. Mark just whooping them over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Shut up. That wasn't the Pro Bowl. The AFC was in the Pro Bowl. I needed Marty's team. That's the Pro Bowl right there. I don't even know who to draft this year. You can franchise tag him. Yeah, I saw him getting player of the game and all that. Alright. I'm about to watch it on my iPad. I'll catch y'all. I was chat on the what's it called? On your Twitch. Don't worry, Marty. I'll text you individually. Alright, man. Good luck. Let the better men win. Yeah. How many picks you have, Coach? True, you can. Into the off season. I can't believe Ken Dog got freaking fired. He's gonna. I mean, he's gonna get picked up. He has to. Yeah, cause he yeah, cause he's gonna. I mean, he won 2 Super Bowls, right? And then he has to have like he's a good enough coach to where he can get hired again. He's like the top. He's the 4th best coach. He has to get picked up.
Yeah. Went up and up is magic. With the game, we ball out and kick it tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to...
Hey, this is your boy, Witch Doctor, signing out, and I'll be watching this on Twitch. Bye.